Thank you for visiting with us at The Patrick and Stephanie Show. Stephanie here. Today, we are pleased to feature Terry Pottinger, who is a popular medium author, writes stories that touch hearts, gives new perspective to life, shines her light so others can find their path, is a former youth minister, and is a believer in the connection between all things. Some background about Terry, as shared in her awesome LinkedIn bio. She has shared the following information on LinkedIn, in her own words. My purpose in life is to shine my light, so others can find their path. For a long time, though, I resisted this calling. As a young mother of twin boys in Catholic school, I spent much time helping in the classroom. When a new priest arrived and saw how well I interacted with children and their parents, he asked me to help organize a youth group. I was initially resistant but finally agreed and began to feel my natural ability to organize and teach, although it would be some time before I owned that gift. I just knew I enjoyed the work immensely. I was made aware of my gift once again when I had to take over a youth retreat of 70 kids when the priest in charge had to leave abruptly and the two leaders, themselves new, had no idea what to do. Following that second experience, I spent 15 years working in youth ministry. At the same time, my understanding of God was growing and expanding. As director of religious education, I programmed for the youth in a way that showed them the love of God rather than the fear of God. I felt this offered a better chance to understand their gifts and how to share them with the world. For myself as well, something was shifting. Once I understood that God is not the judgmental being I was raised with but is all love, it led me to explore spirituality in a more authentic, broader context. I began studying and practicing yoga and meditation. They aligned with my belief that we are all connected, people, nature, and the universe. In October 2021, I learned about Medium and how it was a place where people of all ages were making genuine connections through their writing. So in January 2022, after reading many stories, I published my first Medium article, Cancer, a Positive Teacher. Today, I am a part of a community of writers on Medium. I share the wealth of personal stories I've written over the years and respond to others whose stories connect with the truth of who I am. When I respond to a story written by someone, I see a depth of wisdom. I encourage them to keep sharing so readers can grow, expand and broaden their awareness. They thank me for seeing them as an essential gift in a world that needs lifting. It has given them the incentive to continue on this path. And that's the joy I receive from writing on Medium. We are like-minded people sharing sincerity and honesty through our writings. We honor each other's work in gratitude and genuine support. If you'd like to know more about Medium or my writings, please contact me here on LinkedIn to start a conversation. My URL on LinkedIn is https://www.linkedin.com/n/Terry Pottinger/. Or, you can search for me under the name Terry Pottinger. Stephanie here, again. Thank you so much, Terry, for sharing with us and our awesome audience on the Patrick and Stephanie Show. We look forward to hearing more from you in the future. And from our other awesome folks that have a vision to share and a passion to share. Manifesting greatness for everyone. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We deeply appreciate your doing so and hope that you enjoy our sharing our information concerning others, whose vision, and whose passion, manifest greatness for everyone. Stephanie and Patrick signing off until next time.